you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, win and got the medal. I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.
If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With you, the All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
On first down, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. Set to go now on first and 10.
First down, Green Bay.
Let's go play action with Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down,
Ready. 60 red.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Got his man at the 6. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over,
And he'll take it on in. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Packers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The give to Strong. The ball runs out. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it. So not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact the drive keeps going. It's a first down. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the ball.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that ball.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. He was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 6.
26.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. A gain there of 11. Good for a Steeler first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Brings up
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the pistol, Rockets to throw. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Metcalf left side. He's got it. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff. Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
On the tackle.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Packers on top. And we're back to the Steel City after this. So backed up now to the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and goal. He'll get this out to his running back. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Right move. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. They'll set up the screen to Wilson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down.
Come on, 38.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's gotten enough. They convert on 3rd down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
In motion, it's Golden.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
It's Wilson. And he's in. Emmanuel Wilson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
319.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. Boom up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he is gone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Down.
The man in motion is Watson.
Black. Set.
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's 2nd down.
Real green. You. Yellow. Red. Cycle. Set. Cut.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right.
Red.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Steelers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 10. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Ready. Set.
Pass caught right side by Kraft. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Packers.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Back-to-back some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down.
Fight. Get out. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 17-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
43 rail. Here we go. Set. Cut.
They'll go again here with Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2 yards.
Ready.
It's now
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
16 yards.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. Let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown of the year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will even the score. It's now 21-all. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Miller now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. He's going to air this one out for Jones. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Second and 10.
26. 88.
From the gun, Rodgers. The tight end, Johnny Smith, secures it. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Now a signal, a timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly, and even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Miller now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
They'll run with Strong. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 4.
Blue 58.
Here's Jones. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
On the tackle.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
This is 3rd and 6.
319. Jump out. Back north. Look again.
To throw is Rodgers. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Jones now on 1st and 10. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at their 48-yard line.
Don't even know how to act now. Hit the book, hit, boy, I sat down. Still ball, the money stacked out and shack now. Still push a button to let them before the back down.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 9.
Teammate, 319. Look again.
Rodgers to throw. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me to be there on time? And it leads to big games like this.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second
So,
and
from the 37, here's second down and 5. Rodgers. Here comes the screen to Jones. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the ground now with Jones. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
A gain of 11. And this has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. A short kick down to the 7.
He's down at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Second and goal. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Love. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Throwing is Love. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here we go. Third and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Henry. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. First set of downs.
Second down throw for Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. On third down, here's a run by Henry. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Packers.
A gain of 16 yards.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up first down.
And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
A 2-yard gain.
They'll run for it with Henry. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
This is one of those coaching decisions people are going to be talking about for a long time. You find yourself down 3, a field goal gets you level. Instead, you roll the dice and go for it, and you fail.
Now here's Wilson getting on the pop pass. And a nice defensive play there, coming through to make the play in the backfield.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 14-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Rodgers out quick to Metcalf. Up the left sideline. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 55 yards on the game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Jones. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On 3rd down, here's Jones.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Henry. And he ran right through one tackler, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Pressure, stick.
A gain of 16 yards.
Strike 2.
Green Bay.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
On the ready.
2 timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 50. Green. Drill green. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection. And another 1st down.
52 blaster. Ready?
Now Henry.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. Now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
He's a short one, caught by Kraft. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minutes. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Get 300. Get 300. Set it up. Jump out.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough.
And that's going to be intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico.